Welcome back, timeless sagas enthusiasts. Today, we're embarking on a captivating exploration of the vibrant island nation of Sri Lanka, a land of ancient civilizations and timeless sagas. So grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and come along with me as we delve into the rich history of this Indian Ocean gem. Let's start at the very beginning. Did you know that Sri Lanka's prehistory dates back to at least 125,000 years ago? Yeah, that's right, our ancestors were already roaming the island during the Paleolithic period. Remains of Balangota man, a prehistoric hominid, were discovered in the Central Highlands, confirming that the island was inhabited by humans during these ancient times. Fast forward to the 6th century BCE, and we encounter the arrival of the Sinhalese people, who came to Sri Lanka from North India. The Sinhalese established kingdoms throughout the island, with Anuradhapura becoming the first major capital city. This kingdom was founded by King Pandu Kabaya in 377 BCE, setting the stage for a grand historical narrative. Now, let's talk about Buddhism. It was in the 3rd century BCE that Sri Lanka was profoundly impacted by the arrival of Buddhism. Indian Emperor Ashoka, a great patron of the faith, sent his own son, the Venerable Mahindataro, to spread the teachings of the Buddha. King Devanampiya Tissa, the ruler of Anuradhapura at the time, was converted by Mahinda, and thus Buddhism became the official religion of the Sinhalese kingdom. As we move forward in history, we find that the Anuradhapura kingdom enjoyed over 1,000 years of rule. During this time, the country saw the construction of massive stupas, like the Ruwanwalisaya and the Jetavanarama, which at its time, was the 3rd tallest structure in the world. Yeah, you heard that right. These architectural marvels were a testament to the kingdom's impressive engineering and artistic prowess. However, no kingdom can last forever. In the 10th century, repeated invasions by the Chola Empire of South India led to the decline of Anuradhapura. The Sinhalese kings shifted their capital to Polonnaruwa, where the new kingdom flourished for a few centuries. Polonnaruwa was known for its architectural and agricultural achievements, as well as its effective water management systems. The awe-inspiring ruins of Polonnaruwa tell the tales of a prosperous and powerful kingdom. But, as we know, the wheel of history never stops turning. The 13th century brought about the decline of Polonnaruwa due to invasions and environmental factors, prompting the Sinhalese kings to shift their capitals to various locations, including Dambadeniya, Yapahua, and Gampala. Though these kingdoms did not reach the heights of Anuradhapura or Polonnaruwa, their stories are no less fascinating. Now, let's take a quick detour to the northern part of the island. While the Sinhalese ruled the majority of the island, the Tamil people, who migrated from South India, established their own kingdom in the north. The Jaffna kingdom, founded in the 13th century, was a thriving hub of Tamil culture and played a significant role in the political landscape of the island. The Jaffna kingdom stood strong until the 17th century when it fell to the Portuguese. Speaking of the Portuguese, let's dive into Sri Lanka's colonial period. The island was a prime target for European powers seeking to establish footholds in Asia. The Portuguese were the first to arrive in 1505, when they staked their claim on the island and established a stronghold in the coastal areas, converting many locals to Christianity. They were particularly interested in controlling the lucrative spice trade, with cinnamon being a highly sought-after commodity. However, the Portuguese weren't the only ones interested in this island paradise. In the 17th century, the Dutch arrived on the scene, driven by their ambitious East India Company. After a series of battles and treaties, the Dutch wrested control of the coastal regions from the Portuguese, and the Dutch East India Company became the dominant power in Sri Lanka. The Dutch introduced new systems of law and administration, as well as Protestantism. But, as we've learned, nothing lasts forever. The 18th century brought the British to Sri Lanka, and after a series of wars and treaties, the British ousted the Dutch in 1796. In 1815, the British captured the Kandayan Kingdom, the last independent Sinhalese realm, and thus gained full control of the island, which they named Ceylon. Under British rule, Ceylon became a crown colony and underwent major transformations in governance, education, and infrastructure. The British introduced tea, rubber, and coffee plantations, which remain vital to the Sri Lankan economy to this day. As the winds of change swept through the world in the 20th century, the people of Ceylon began to clamor for independence. Inspired by the Indian independence movement, a wave of nationalism emerged, led by political leaders like Don Stephen Senanayak and Swrd Bandar Nayaka. Finally, in 1948, Ceylon achieved independence from British rule, though it remained a dominion within the British Commonwealth. In 1972, Ceylon officially became the Republic of Sri Lanka, severing its ties with the British monarchy. The newly independent nation faced its share of challenges, including political turmoil, economic struggles, and, unfortunately, a brutal civil war. The conflict between the Sri Lankan government and the Tamil Tigers, an armed separatist group, lasted from 1983 to 2009, leaving deep scars on the country and its people. However, since the end of this tragic chapter, Sri Lanka has been working to heal and rebuild. Today, the country is a multi-ethnic, multi-religious, and multicultural society, with a rich and complex history that stretches back thousands of years. The island is a treasure trove of historical sites, architectural wonders, and natural beauty that continues to captivate the hearts and minds of those who visit. So there you have it, folks. The fascinating, enduring story of Sri Lanka, an island nation that has weathered the storms of time to emerge as a land of incredible beauty, resilience, and cultural diversity. I hope you've enjoyed our journey through the timeless sagas of this remarkable country, and I can't wait to explore more historical tales with you in the next episode. Until then, this is your friendly neighborhood historian, signing off from Timeless Sagas. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures through the annals of human history.